Hey guys, it's Sam, and today I have an unboxing extravaganza. So I was contacted by a few different book subscription boxes this month to do some unboxings, and I agreed because all of these boxes I was very excited about. I have one more still on the way, so that one will actually be posted next month, but these are the two that I have for this month. One is the science fiction and fantasy box, and one is the Owlcrate box, both for March. I will leave little buttons over here, so if you want to skip to a particular box, you can do that. The first one I'll be unboxing is the Fantasy and Sci-Fi Books box. So this is one that I have not received before, but I have heard about, and as you guys know, fantasy especially is my favorite genre. Science fiction is catching up, but fantasy is my favorite genre of all time, so I knew that I wanted to have this one. And this has all the spoilers on it, so I'm not going to read this. I'm going to check it out as I pick things up and look at them, but I don't want to spoil myself. So the first thing that I'm seeing is these little, I think they're paper butterflies, which are very pretty and very springy, and I'm currently decorating the house for spring, so this is really convenient, but I'm going to see why these were included. Oh, so they are 3D butterfly magnet slash stickers, and they're included because it has to do with the book, but is basically kind of like the butterfly effect, so that if you change something in time that there's kind of like a ripple effect. So it has to do with the book that's in here, which I'm just going to bring out now. And that is The Love That Split the World by Emily Henry. And I actually already have a copy of this, so I'm going to be giving the copy that I already have away. So look forward to a future video where I will announce that giveaway. But this one comes with some swag, which is very exciting. So there is a signed bookmark and a signed book plate. So that's exciting to have a signed copy because the copy that I had before was not signed, so I'm very excited. I haven't read that book yet, so I'm really excited to get to it. It's a book about time travel, and like the fabric of time is kind of like disintegrating, and this girl is told that she has to save this boy that's in her town, and it's a lot of like magical realism and stuff, and I've heard really amazing things from the few people I know that have read it, so I'm very excited. So if you're interested in winning a copy, the copy that I'm giving away will not be signed, but if you're interested in winning a copy, check out my video, which will be coming up very, very soon. So the next things I'm seeing are some little book plate kind of things, and a pen and a pin, and this is all from A.L. Devereaux, who is an author that does science fiction and retelling books, it appears. The next thing I'm seeing is a little TARDIS Charm, and I'm guessing this can go on a necklace. I have only seen well, I don't know actually how the seasons work, but I've seen 9. Doctor Who, the 9th Doctor, so I've seen all that stuff, and part of 10, but then I knew it was coming up with 10, and I stopped because I have a very big OTP when it has to do with Doctor Who, and I knew that wasn't going to, like, things were going to happen and I couldn't actually bear it, so I had to stop watching. But I know this is a little TARDIS. And the last thing I'm seeing is this, and oh, I think it is a wall decal. So it says, "Life was forever changed with these moments in time." So as I said, I love this, but the world is kind of like a time travel-y, alternate dimensions kind of thing, so this is kind of the perfect decal for the theme of that book. So thank you very, very much to Fantasy and Sci-Fi Books for sending me March's box. And now I'm going to open the March Owlcrate box. Now the theme for March's box for Owlcrate is writer's block, I believe, and that is an interesting theme for a book box. Like if it was a writing box, it would make more sense to me, but it's a book box theme, so I'm interested to see what they did with this. Very, very intrigued by it. So the first thing that I see is a little Owlcrate card, and this is all the information about everything on it. So again, I'll be leaving this to the side and reading it as I pull things out. Oh, cute! So the first things that I'm seeing are these pins from Bookworm Boutique, and these pins were designed exclusively for Owlcrate. These are really cute. I'm usually not the biggest pin fan, like I like them, but I don't usually care as much as some people do about pins, but these are adorable. So one of them says, "I start a new adventure every time I open a book." One of them says, "Let's live in fictional worlds." And the last one is, "I read to live, I live to read." These are adorable, and I'll be putting them on my tote bag that I bring to bookish events because these are so cute. I think I love the middle one the most, but honestly, I love all of them. Oh yay! This is exciting! Cute! So this is from Out of Print, and this is Banned Books, and these are some socks. So this says, "Put a sock in censorship," and it says every purchase donates 1 book to a community in need, which is really cool. And I think it has a bunch of names of books that have been censored or banned, and that's really cool. Are these knee socks? I hope they're knee socks. I don't have any knee socks. This is a funny side story that I'm going to share with you. I went to a private high school, and private part of grade school and stuff, but private high school specifically, and we wore uniforms, and you had to wear like knee socks basically. Well, the girls did because we wore skirts. So I had a ton of knee socks back in high school, but I have not worn knee socks since then, and I always see Sock Sunday on Instagram, and I want to participate, but I don't own any cute socks. I really want a pair of Slytherin socks, really bad, but now I have these socks, which is really exciting, and I hope that they're knee socks. They look like they are. They look like they're big. I'm pumped. And the next thing I'm seeing is 642 tiny things to write about. So this is where the whole writer's block thing came in. So this is like a little writing prompt thing. I am not a writer at this particular point in my life, and I've talked about this before, but my boyfriend is a writer, so I always love giving him these little things that sometimes I get in boxes that have to do with like writing inspiration, because he always can use stuff like that for like creative writing or whatever. But this is also really nicely constructed and is very cute, and you can just stick it in like a bag or purse or whatever and take it around. So this is cute, and it's a good idea again to go with the writer's block box that I wasn't sure what they were gonna do. All right, and now I see the book. Oh, cool. So the book in this month's box is The Serpent King by Jeff Zentner. And I've actually seen this around on Twitter and stuff, but I don't know anything about it whatsoever. There's also a letter from the author in here, which is really cool. So this is a YA contemporary that follows 3 teens that live in the Bible Belt of the United States. For those of you that live in other countries that aren't aware of the Bible Belt, it is what it sounds like. It's an area of the United States that is a very large area and is very Christian area, and it's a very traditional kind of area, and there are a ton of churches in this area. My friends and I some years ago actually went on a road trip that passed through the Bible Belt, because the Bible Belt is huge, and one night we were driving and we went over a hill and all of a sudden we saw this giant cross. I mean, like, it was as big as a building. I mean, like a huge building, like a skyscraper building, huge, lit up. And it's a very, very surreal experience. So anyway, this follows a main character who is a son of a Pentecostal minister. So they use snakes in some of their like religious teachings. You'd have to obviously read the book to kind of get it if you're not familiar with Pentecostal ministry. So I'm interested to see what this is about, because it's not something that I would originally pick up. But it is a very interesting topic, and the way that's going to have a focus on religion and stuff, and it's basically, you know, like 3 teen outcasts, but they're not like the typical teen outcasts that you usually see in a lot of YA books. So I've heard some good things about this, and I'm interested to see what this is about. And the last thing that I almost didn't see, although I would have obviously searched through the box before I threw it away, but it is a quill pen. Like a Harry Potter pen. Actually searching through the postcard and reading about all the stuff that was in the box, and then it said quill pen, and I was like, I didn't get a quill pen! And I went and I looked and it was hiding, because it's white, it was hiding in like the white wrapping paper. So this is exciting. You can never have too many pens, and ooh, that's pretty. That's a nice pen. This is a high quality pen. So thank you so much to Owlcrate for sending me March's box. Alright guys, so that is it for my fantasy and sci-fi books, as well as my Owlcrate unboxing. So comment down below and let me know if you have read either of these books and what you thought of them. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye!